Hello everyone, my name is Alka and I welcome you all to my channel Study with Alka. Today, in this video, I am going to talk about the father of English literature, Geoffrey Chaucer. Let's begin with his biography. Please note that exact date of Geoffrey Chaucer's birth is unknown, yet it is believed that he was born somewhere between 1342-43 to John Chaucer and Agnes Copton in Thames Street, London. Geoffrey Chaucer belonged to a prosperous family of wine merchants, and because of his father John Chaucer's great connections to the royal family, Geoffrey Chaucer held some of the high positions in his early career. Around 1366, Geoffrey Chaucer married Philippa de Roet, sister of Catherine Swainford, who was the third wife of John of Gaunt, the Duke of Lancaster. Although much record is not available about Geoffrey Chaucer's education, yet it is believed that Geoffrey Chaucer have attended St. Paul's Cathedral School, where for the very first time he got acquainted with the writings of Virgil and Ovid. Geoffrey Chaucer was also very fluent in French, which was the language of bureaucracy at that time, and Middle English, which was the language of common people of England during those periods. Geoffrey Chaucer also knew Italian. Geoffrey Chaucer died in 1400 and became the first poet to be buried in the Poets' Corner of Westminster Abbey. Now let's talk about his public positions and service. Geoffrey Chaucer was a Middle English poet, author, and philosopher who also served as a bureaucrat, diplomat, and courtier. In 1357, he became a page to the Countess of Ulster, Elizabeth. In 1359, he also participated in 100 Years of War with France and captured by the French army. But later, he was released when King Edward III paid a ransom. Now, let's talk about Chaucer's literary career. Geoffrey Chaucer is considered as first great poet of the English literature. He played a very important role in the development of English literature. He is often regarded as the father of English literature as well as English poetry, as he is the first author to use vernacular Middle English in his writings rather than Latin or French. Geoffrey Chaucer's writing is very well known for its use of realism, which was a new approach of writing during that time. He wrote more about common people and their life experiences rather than just nobles and kings. Geoffrey Chaucer's writing included satire and social commentary, critiquing the social and political issues that were present during that time. Chaucer also used symbolism in his writings, often drawing attention from classical mythology and biblical allegory. Chaucer used dream vision genre in his writing, in which narrator often falls asleep and has a dream, and then realizes deeper truths of life. Now let's talk about some famous writings of Geoffrey Chaucer. The first major work of Geoffrey Chaucer is the Book of the Duchess, an elegy for Blanche of Lancaster, who died in 1368. Second one is The House of Fame. It's written in dream vision genre, in which the poet visits the palace where the Fame herself sits in state. The third is The Parliament of Fowlis. It is also written in dream vision genre and is considered one of the first reference to the idea that St. Valentine's Day is a special day for lovers. Next one is The Troilus and Cressida. It recounts the tragic love story of Troilus and Cressida. The Legend of Good Women. It's the first significant work in English literature that uses iambic pentameter. Now let's talk about the Canterbury Tales. It is considered as the magnum opus of Geoffrey Chaucer, written between 1387 to 1400. It is an epic and one of the longest work written in Middle English. It consists of 24 stories that runs in 17,000 lines, but Chaucer originally planned to have 120 stories. It is set in the framework of a pilgrimage to gather people from all walks of society. In the prologue, Chaucer introduced 30 pilgrims, but he mentioned only 24 pilgrims. So it remained one of the incomplete work of Geoffrey Chaucer. In my next video, I will talk particularly about this magnum opus, the Canterbury Tales.